because I'm a Laker fan. But I asked her, and she had this incredible story. She was in Boston with her boyfriend, right? And they were there. They went to Fenway Park, incredible stadium, and he caught the ball, and then he proposed to her. He catches the ball, so he got lucky twice, right? Isn't that awesome? See, if she wasn't wearing the jersey, we would have never asked. Like, tell your story, because each one of us has a story for sure. And that's what I love about the theme that we have today, because all our students have a story of success. And that's why we're here. This year, our focus has also been achievement. When it comes to our vision, when you think about putting students first, student achievement, equity, and wellness. We've been focusing on student achievement and getting our students to reach those high levels of achievement, which they have. And happy to report to all of you, our students continue to improve and do amazing things. Our goals, 10, 10, 95, 95, that has been set for our students. 10% increase in ELA, literacy rates, reading. We know reading is so important. 10% increase in math. Obviously, math is important. I was a former math teacher. I know students struggled with that. I struggled with it. My son struggled. But through grit and support and everything that we're doing, they're achieving great things. 95% attendance rate. Our kids have to be at school to learn, obviously, right? And then 95% graduation rate. You know what? It's not just 95 is the minimum. We need 100% of our kids to graduate, right? We cannot leave one kid behind. It's not just get to 95 and we're done. We're shooting for 100%. It should be 100% because every one of our kids, the kids that we have in our district, deserve to have a great career when they graduate. So with that, one of our big focuses too, obviously, is our visual and performing arts programs in our district. Our career technical ed programs that we have in our partnership there with CRIROP. So we have tables outside. You're going to be able to go experience after this and go talk to the students. And you know, when you talk to a student and you listen to them, you hear their story, that's the power of this, right? You can hear from me all day long about vision, mission, and the design plan that we have. But ultimately, what do our students think? Are they getting what they need? So that's what it boils down to in our district. So we have tables outside, we have student leaders, we have CT students that are out there with activities, information. We have raffles. I know that we have a skateboard raffles out there too that are being provided. Please don't ride it here because I don't want anybody to get hurt. unless you're Tony Hawk. Okay. So let me finish up here. We also have incredible community partners that are out there with information to share. I was out there talking to some of them, and we hope you take that once you leave here, you get some of the information, you network with people, and last but not least, we want you also to leave with some tacos or stay and eat here. So we have Bad Hombre Tacos out there. You'll need a ticket for that. So we wanted to make this a community celebration and end again with not just a home run, with a grand slam as the year finishes up here this year. So before we move on, I just want to mention really quick that also the Tomorrow's Leaders Foundation that we started about a year ago is prepared to continue to give scholarships this year. We're giving 13 scholarships. We're raising the amount from $5,000 to $1,000. In a short period of time, this will be 26 scholarships that we're giving from our foundation. We continue to fundraise. We continue to fundraise for scholarships. And look, the mission of the Tomorrow's Leaders Foundation is about empowering the next generation that you see seated here with ensuring that they get a quality education, which is really important, and they get access to opportunities that perhaps we did not have. And so that's the mission, and we need your help. If we don't have the QR code here, but let me just say this. If you go to the website, you go to our website, www.cjsd.net, and go to our website. You'll find the Tomorrow's Leaders Foundation, so you can give, donate, so that we can continue to give scholarships and do other amazing things for our students. Our goal, I mean, we have some stretch goals for our foundation, so we're going to make it happen. Thank you for your support on that. I needed to give a shout out for that. And so with that, I'd like to move forward. One of the things is we have our local plan, our LCAP plan that Tina, Dr. Peterson, Nisa is going to talk about a little bit and talk about. So that's we call it our strategic plan. So it's something that we have to do annually for the funds that we receive for students. But she'll explain more of that. I'd like to introduce Dr. Tina Peterson at this time to come up and talk about the LCAP.
Thank you, Dr. Miranda. And so our LCAP is our Local Control Accountability Plan. And so for each year, the things that you're going to see today, I have 5 minutes, so I'm going to talk fast so that you can get out and see everything going on today. But some of the things you're going to see today are funded through our LCAP. And, I do have the slide deck here. Here we go. Make sure I get the right button. So this is our second year of our third-year plan, which is going to cover next year, 2025-26. Our goals that you've heard about today, equitable access for all, student achievement, wellness, and parent and community engagement are our four goals. So you see the community engagement. This is what this is about as well today. And so very happy to be able to take a few minutes here to show you all the great work that's happening across our district. And so right now, the items that are being funded, I'm not going to go through each of those, but some of the key things is all the work we do for our English learners, foster youth, and low-income students happens here. Funding for the pathways that you're going to see happens here. Funding for community events and things like that occur through this. And so you can see all the great programs that are listed there, wellness, community liaison, site funding, transportation, all of those things come from our LCAP. And so we're very fortunate to be able to have that additional funding for our students and that we're putting it to good use to help our students be successful. And so just kind of want to reflect on a few highlights this year. And so as you can see there, on our dashboard, which is how we kind of rate the education happening in our district, all of our indicators, English, math, science, our English learner progress, suspension rate, chronic absenteeism, all of the indicators showed improvement. And so that's that was a huge win for our district and seeing that. So that deserves a hand, absolutely. If you've been a part of or on the internet, on our website, you can see our design plan, which we've talked about, I think, pretty consistently. So we continue to implement the aspects of the three pillars that Dr. Miranda hinted on: the equity, professionalism, and professional learning. Those are the three pillars of our design plan that we keep funding. Our early college program started this year at all three high schools. It's the second year for BHS. So those are some things to highlight. BHS is a avid national demonstration school, and we had successful WASPs at our high schools, and so those are all the great things that have happened this year in support of our district. And you see the list there. I'm not going to go through each of those. Under identified needs, those are all dashboard indicators because we want to keep improving. And so we want to keep improving English and math scores. We want to keep improving chronic absenteeism. We want to keep improving our suspension rate, and so you'll see all those listed there. And so I just want to thank everyone that's had a part in that throughout the district, parents, whether your parents, community members, students, teachers, principals, admin, everybody, for your part you play in this and for your part that we play in making our district the best that it can be. And so thank you very much, and back to Dr. Miranda.
Thank you, Dr. Peterson. She does an amazing job with her team on the LCAP, the Local Control Accountability Plan that she talks about. So when you talk about vision, it's great about what we want for our future, but you need to have a plan. The LCAP serves as a strategic plan, but the design plan is also a plan. I like to say this quite a bit, all right? Failure to plan is a plan to fail. Right? Did you guys get that? So we're planning We can't just talk about it. We have to have a plan, and we're making those things happen, and we're looking at our outcomes. Thank you, Tina. It's a lot of hard work, and the state keeps changing the rules every year, so we appreciate that. All right, so moving forward, now, you guys don't come here to listen to me the whole day, right, or this morning. We're here to see some of our students perform, and as one of our big investments is in our VAPA programs. So we're going to move on to our VAPA showcase here. Let me introduce our Visual Performing Arts Manager, Ms. Vivian Juarez Gama. And let's give her a round of applause. And as Ms. Juarez takes the mic in a sec, I do want to acknowledge we have a city council member who's always supportive of our from Grand Terrace, always very supportive of our community cabinet. Jeff Allen. Jeff, are you back there? There he is. Jeff, thank you. Definitely don't want to miss Jeff. He's always here supporting us. All right, thanks.
Thank you. All right, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much, Dr. Miranda and Mr. Eric Perez, for giving me this opportunity to talk about all the amazing things our art students, educators, and myself have accomplished this year. I want to thank our board members, superintendents, directors, principals, art teachers, ACES, grant manager, custodians, and all the other folks who helped make every arts event happen this year. As some of you may already know, I'm Vivian Juarez, the Visual and Performing Arts Manager here at Colton Joint Unified. This is a new role here at Colton, and I began in August of 2024. It has been an extremely productive year for the arts, and I'm excited to be here today to tell you all about the amazing accomplishments we've had this year. So as the VAPA manager, I support the implementation of the CJUSD Strategic Arts Plan. The CJUSD Strategic Arts Plan was created by various arts teachers, principals, parents, students, Patrice Cooley, the San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools Arts Coordinator, and Dr. Mooney with the help of the California Arts Project. Part of the plan was to create my job, someone that would support the growth of the arts at Colton. We have made great headway on accomplishing goals in the arts plan over the last 2 years, as you'll see throughout the presentation. Another important part of my role is to oversee Prop 28 funds and other arts funding to make sure our students and arts teachers have access to equitable arts equipment and supplies. In November of 2024, Dr. Mooney and I got a waiver approved for our 23-24 Prop 28 funds to utilize 100% of those funds on updating equipment, new art supplies, instruments, professional development for teachers, field trips, arts assemblies, and lots more. We'll start seeing these funds being used this upcoming year, and I'm very excited for you all to see that. In addition to that, I oversee the Arts Leadership Committee, which I'll talk more about in a later slide, liaison between district staff and arts educators, and also use social media to promote key events across the district. We've had lots of amazing accomplishments this school year that I'm excited to share with you. In addition to some highlights, we'll have some student performances from some of the Grand Terrace High School thespians and the Colton High School Choir. So last week on April 24th, 3 student actors from Grand Terrace High School and some student technicians and Mr. Esquivel's 5th grade guitar ensemble from Terrace View were selected to perform in the San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools Annual Performing Arts Showcase at the California Theater in San Bernardino. The showcase had student performances from all over San Bernardino County, and I'm happy to report that our students did amazing. The students from Terrace View performed Ode to Joy, Sound of Silence, and Let It Be. They were also the only elementary performance that played instruments. And today, the student performers from Grand Terrace High School will perform their monologues from the showcase for you all. Thank you, Mrs. Guadagnoli and the Grand Terrace Thespians for being here today.
Thank you, Vivian. My name's Kimberly Guadagnoli. I'm the theater arts teacher at Grand Terrace High School. I opened the school in 2012, and I previously worked at Colton High School with theater. It's been an exciting year of growth for our theater students. At our theater program, I'm proud to share those highlights with you. Our program offers a full spectrum of theater education. Excuse me. We have theater 1 through 4 levels. We have a brand new children's theater class and technical theater, providing students with rich opportunities to develop their skills in performance, design, and leadership. This year, we were able, to take students to see professional theater. That's a goal that I have every year. This is the first time for many of our students seeing professional theater. which allowed them to experience firsthand the caliber of work happening in the professional world. That kind of exposure is invaluable and has helped spark deeper interest and conversations in our classroom. We also, like Ms. Suarez said, had 3 monologues at San Bernardino County School Superintendent of Schools Performing Arts Festival. And this year at the County Showcase, we piloted a program to have our technical students work backstage at the California Theater. So not only did we have actors on stage, we had 5 students who are tech theater students work backstage and shadow the professionals that work at California Theater. So our students got to go into the lighting booth and be mentored by them. They got to work one-on-one with the professionals, which was a really great experience, and we had really positive feedback from them. The impact of our program reaches beyond graduation. We're proud of all of our alumni, including one GT graduate, Kiana Douglas, who's now working professionally in theater as a paid swing in the production of Dreamgirls. It's a powerful reminder that theater education opens real doors. Thank you for your continued support of a program that inspires creativity, confidence, and collaboration every single day. I'd like to introduce our monologuers. So first we have Ride the Cyclone with Lily Baca.
Morning. My name's Lily Baca. I'm from Grand Terrace High School, and I'm performing a monologue from the musical Ride the Cyclone. I rode the cyclone with the other kids in the choir, and that's when the accident happened. We were at the top of the loop when the roller coaster made this kind of screaming metal sound. Sparks were shooting all over the place, but I didn't scream like the other kids, no. I was just soaking it all in, because on a certain level, it was so rad. Sailing through the air upside down, you could see all the other rides. And it was like something unlocked in me, and my mind just rushed with all this feeling of warmth, like climbing back into my bed in the morning and feeling the heat left over from my body. Hanging upside down from the monkey bars until my head starts to tingle. Smelling Jiffy markers, pizza night, Halloween, unfinishing an essay. Being in the choir at the height of the Hallelujah chorus and just feeling the voices rattle in my bones, I started laughing like a crazy person. Giddy with endorphins, it was all dancing leprechauns and rainbows, swirls of chocolate whirling rides and flashing lights. There's no shame in loving my small town. The only good things that happened to me happened in uranium, and it took a horrible accident for me to realize just how wonderful everything is. Thank you.
Next, we have Mavi Medina with a monologue from the Diary of Anne Frank.
Hello there. My name is Mavi Medina, and I will be doing a monologue from the Diary of Anne Frank. Look, Peter, the sky. What a lovely, lovely day. Oh, aren't the clouds beautiful? You know what I do when it seems as if I couldn't stand to be cooped up for one more minute? I think myself out. I think myself on a walk in the park where I used to go with Pim, where the jonquils and the crocus and the violets all grow down the slopes. You know the most wonderful part about thinking yourself out? You can have it any way you'd like. You can have roses and violets and chrysanthemums all blooming at the same time. It's funny. I used to take it all for granted. And now I've gone crazy about everything to do with nature. Haven't you? I wish you had a religion, Peter. Oh, I don't mean you have to be orthodox or believe in heaven and hell and purgatory and things. I just mean some religion. It doesn't matter what, just to believe in something. When I think of all that's out there, the trees and flowers and seagulls, when I think of the dearest of you, Peter, and the goodness of people we know, I'm not afraid anymore. I find myself in God, and we're not the only ones that have had to suffer. Thank you.
I just want to mention that Mavi is committing to Cal State Fullerton tonight, so congratulations to her. I also want to introduce Guardian Wheeler with the monologue from Francis Ha.
Hi, I'm Guardian, and I'll be performing a monologue from Francis Ha, the film. Nadia, I want this one moment. It's what I want in a relationship, which might explain why I'm single now, ha ha. It's hard to, there's not really it's that thing when you're with someone and you love them and they know it and they love you and you know it. And it's a party and you're both talking to other people and you're laughing and shining and you look across the room and you catch each other's eyes. But not because it's possessive or it's precisely sexual, but because that is your person in this life. And it's funny and sad, but only because this life will end. And it's this whole other world that exists right there in the public that goes unnoticed, that no one even knows about. It's kind of like how they say there are other dimensions that exist all around us, but we just lack the ability to perceive them. That's what I want in a relationship. Or just life, I guess. Love, blah. I sound crazy. I promise you I'm not crazy. Anyways, thank you for dinner. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you for having us here and the support. We greatly appreciate it.
One more round of applause for everybody. So thank you and congratulations again to Mrs. Guadagnoli and Mr. Esquivel for going above and beyond for our students. And to our student performers, you all did a great job, and I'm so proud that you represented Colton Joint Unified. So last month on March 22nd, I and 4 other teacher chaperones took 30 art students from Bloomington High School, Grand Terrace High School, Colton High School, and Silver Mountain High School to a showing of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child at the Pantages Theater in Hollywood. Most of these students had never seen a show at the Pantages before, and they were so excited. The students were also provided dinner from Chick-fil-A before we left Bloomington High School, and as you can see, the students got all dressed up for the theater, and some even wore their Harry Potter robes and scarves. This was a great use of our LCAP funds, and the students truly enjoyed the show. On February 1st, 22 students from Bloomington High School, Grand Terrace, Ruth O. Middle School, Colton Middle School, sorry, it's a long list, Alice Burney, Cooley Ranch, Crestmore, DRC, Grand Terrace Elementary, Grant, Ruth Grimes, Mary B. Lewis, Retchie Canyon, Smith, Sycamore Hills, Terrace View, Wilson, and Zimmerman were selected to participate in the San Bernardino County Honor Band concert at the University of Redlands Memorial Chapel. Thank you. The San Bernardino County Honor Band Concert is an annual event hosted by the San Bernardino County Music Educators Association. It was truly amazing that so many of our talented students were selected to participate. Part of developing our students' talents is to have talented educators. This year, many of our arts educators participated in different types of arts professional development. Most of the secondary band directors attended the Midwest Clinic in Chicago during winter break and were able to learn about important updates in the music world, test new instruments, and attend different workshops. 2 of our arts teachers attended a 4-week ceramics workshop at Mud Hut Pottery Studio in Riverside, where they learned how to hand build a teapot and teacups. Our theater teachers will attend the La Jolla Playhouse Technical Theater training in San Diego over the summer. Various arts teachers will attend the Courageous Creativity Conference in Anaheim, and a few of the band teachers will attend the Mariachi Conference in Las Vegas in the summer as well, to be better prepared to teach students how to play mariachi music across our district. This school year, one of the concerns that was brought to my attention was the need for new band uniforms for all 3 high schools. Many of our current band uniforms are very old and in need of replacement. I worked with the band teachers to find a vendor that they all liked, and we landed on Stanberry uniforms. Joanne Beza, the purchasing director, helped me navigate the process to make the purchase happen. Thank you to the district leadership for allocating funds from the Arts, Music, Instructional Materials Block Grant to purchase these uniforms. I hope you enjoy these designs, and I look forward to seeing our band students in their new band uniforms next school year. Thank you. This school year, a new theater program was started at Terrace Hills Middle School. The students really enjoyed the new drama classes at Terrace Hills, and due to high demand, an additional theater class was added during the second semester. A new theater program will also begin next school year at Joe Baca Middle School, led by Ms. Wright from Bloomington. She has extensive experience in theater, and the students from Joe Baca will really benefit from her knowledge. Now these students will be better prepared to pursue theater in high school. So as I previously mentioned, I oversee the Arts Leadership Committee, a committee of dedicated arts teachers that began around 2 years ago. The Arts Leadership Committee meets once a month to discuss arts-related issues, problem solve those issues, and come up with ideas on how to improve the arts at Colon Joint Unified. The committee will continue to meet next school year, and I look forward to working with the arts teachers to continue improving the arts for our students at Colon Joint Unified. Every March, we celebrate music and arts in our schools month at Colon Joint Unified. And one way we kick off this celebration is with our annual District Band Festival. This year, we had over 500 students from elementary, middle, and high school bands perform, and around 2,000 guests in attendance. It was one of the largest band festivals we've ever had, and the bands, especially in elementary, are continuing to grow. Please enjoy this short video of the elementary bands performing Batter Up, conducted by Mrs. Duckworth, narrated by Dr. Peterson, with some fun acting from Mrs. Ivy, Mr. Rios, and Dr. Hyder. The 66ers even gave Mrs. Duckworth 3 jerseys to wear during the song, as it's a song about the final inning of an exciting baseball game between the Batterheads and the Mallets. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that clip. Sorry, it was from my phone. That's why it's at that angle. But, next one. So in addition to band at our elementary schools, we now have 3 music enrichment teachers, 6 art enrichment teachers, and 3 STEAM enrichment teachers. Each elementary school has either an art and music teacher or an art and STEAM teacher. One notable difference this year was improvements in the elementary school submissions to our annual pencil, pen, and brush celebration. The judges all agreed that this was one of the best years for elementary art submissions, thanks to the art enrichment teachers. I included some art from Mrs. Prince's arts classes in this slide, but there's so much more art that was created this year across the district. Thank you to our amazing arts teachers for all their hard work this school year, and I look forward to seeing all the amazing things they accomplish next year. As you can see, we have so many amazing arts events that take place throughout the school year. This school year alone, we had over 27 choir and band concerts, dozens of band competitions, 15 theater shows, dozens of arts assemblies, 2 large-scale arts festivals, and 5 Think Together field trips. I included some pictures here of Harupa Vista's production of Treasure Island, the Azteca Dance Assembly at Cooley Ranch, the cast of Bloomington High School's production of New Clothes for the Emperor, Music Day at Terrace Hills Middle School, the GT singers at the Eric Whitaker Honor Choir at the Colli School of the Arts of RCC, some of the winners from Pencil, Pen, and Brush, and a student from the BHS Color Guard at the GT Showcase, and one of our band teachers and band students at the San Bernardino County Honor Band Concert. We still have lots of end-of-the-year events coming up. Tomorrow, Ruth O. Harris Middle School, BHS, and their feeder elementaries will perform a concert at Bloomington High School at 6 p.m. Friday, Grand Terrace High School will host their spring choral concert, and Colton High School will host their spring concert as well. That features the band, the theater, and the choir, and those are both this Friday at 6. So today, the Colton High School Choir is here to sing the song Rose Red from their upcoming concert. Thank you, Mrs. Kennedy and the chorus for being here. You guys can stand up now.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kennedy. I'm one of the choir teachers at Colton High School. We have 3 choirs at Colton High School. They are all beginning choirs. And so these students started the year really without much musical experience at all. We began the year with just basic how to read music, how to read notes, what the notes are for both the bass and the treble clef, and then worked into rhythm. So they have improved tremendously over the course of the year. The song we're going to do is Rose Red. It's a traditional round from the Elizabethan time period in England. Rounds are short, simple musical compositions where the same melody is sung but begun at different times so that the notes can interplay with each other and make a more complex piece. This allows the choir to learn to sing against each other while still learning the melody. From that perspective, our kids have to learn to sing the notes against each other, and at the beginning of the year, they really struggled with that, singing a different note against somebody next to them. A round allows them to do that, and they have learned very much to do that without music playing. So this is an a cappella piece, and I'm very proud of them. We also have them playing drums, so they're learning some rhythm at the same time. So we hope you enjoy.
Thank you guys so much. That was really amazing. And again, they will be having their spring concert this Friday at 6 at the Whitmer Auditorium at Colton High School. So this year, the ASCS grant manager, Ron Perez, and I worked together to host 5 field trips for the Think Together students to attend Bloomington High School's New Clothes for the Emperor in October and the Festival of Fairy Tales in February, Grand Terrace High School's Snow White in November, Frozen Junior in April, and Colton High School's Bad Auditions by Bad Actors in January. The Think Together students really enjoyed the shows, and the high school students absolutely loved having such large student audiences. Ron and I will hopefully host more of these field trips next school year. Can we play the video? Oh. You can see there was a lull there, and then I had them start clapping again. But the students all came out after the Festival of Fairy Tales to greet all the Think Together students as they were leaving. The Think Together students love it, and the high school students love it. It's like having a little fan base. Some of the students even said that when the students came back, they were like, I remember you from that show. So the high school students really enjoyed that. So if you feel like you've missed out on any of the awesome events and activities that took place this year, please make sure to follow the Colton Joint Unified School District VAPA social media page on Instagram. I post upcoming arts events, videos featuring our art students, and sharing other arts-related events. Please enjoy this short video of some of our band students from various grade levels at the Terrace Hills Middle School Music Day explaining why they love band. So you can click the Instagram link, and it should take you directly to it. Yes, please. No, is it gonna work? You have to click the audio. Yeah.
Band challenges me and it makes me work hard, but also it's really fun to be with my friends.
I like being in band because I work smarter and harder.
I love being in band because it's fun to learn new music, it keeps you busy, and you make a lot of friends that you get to hang out with through your whole high school experience.
I love hanging out with everybody. It's very fun to talk to people.
I think band's just like really fun, and it's exciting to learn new things, and it also helped me make new friends.
I like being in band because it's a good life experience. You get to meet new people, and it's just a really fun thing to do.
I personally like being in band because I like making new friends, and I like playing standard.
Because the sound of the music and the instruments. Because I get to play the songs that I want to play. Because I can do a lot of stuff like play and everything. Because my mom and dad wanted me to.
Cute, right? And then for all the folks in the district, I created a Google Calendar that you can subscribe to where I list all the upcoming arts events. It's just called CJUSD VAPA events. Okay. So I will be hosting my first family event on Saturday, May 17th at 2 o'clock at the Colton High School Multipurpose Room. Mud Hut Pottery Studio in Riverside will be providing all the materials and instructors for 60 guests to create a pinch pot out of air-dry clay. If you would like to register, you can scan the QR code. Lunch will be provided. And I just want to say, by attending the ceramics event, families have a chance to connect through creativity. By getting their hands in clay, they experience firsthand what their students learn in the arts. It's a fun, memorable way to build community, support arts education, and show that creativity belongs to everyone. The more involvement we have, the stronger our arts programs become. Your participation helps advocate for continued funding, visibility, and enrichment opportunities for all our students. I hope to see some of you there. All right, so this year has been full of creativity, growth, and incredible accomplishments in the arts. Our students have performed, created, and expressed themselves in ways that make us all proud. These moments are more than just events. They show how important arts education is helping students build confidence, think creatively, and work together. In public schools, the arts are not a luxury, they are essential. Thank you for supporting our students, our programs, and the belief that our students can always swing for success. Okay. Sorry, one last thing. And then, last thing. So later today, after the indoor session ends, there will be additional performances by the Terrace Hills Middle School Band, if you missed it while you were coming in, the Grand Terrace Thespians, Slover Rock Band, and Corridos, and some more songs from the Colton High School Choir. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much.
Good job. Wow, that was amazing. Thank you to Ms. Juarez, the students, those performances, and then more to come. When she said corridos out there, I'm like, okay, let's go, right? Now, come on, you guys like corridos. Okay, so just amazing. Let's give it up one more time for our students. Outstanding. Just want to welcome Mr. Mars Cerna. He is always in support of our community cabinet. I know Mars comes all the time. He's a board member in the Fontana Unified School District. Mars, thank you. Thank you for being here. Let's give it up. All right. So, love and honored to introduce Mr. Paul Lucero. He is our CTE coordinator for the district. So, Paul, come on up. And he'll do the rest. All right, Paul, good to have you here.
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Miranda. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. My name is Paul Lucero. I'm the coordinator of career technical education here in Colton. I also do assessment and data, so it's a busy time of year for me. And I've been looking at our AVID programs as of late as well. Today, we are closing out the year for our community cabinet. You, if you've been to these community cabinets throughout the year, have seen numerous career technical education programs here. Our students consistently come show what we do in these programs and all the hands-on work that's being done there. Today, we figured the way to close this year out best would be to hear from the students. So we're going to hear from our students this morning. These students are from 3 of the pathways within our school district, both pathways that are within Colton Joint Unified School District and also pathways that are brought to us through our ROP friends at CRIROP. So with no further ado, I'll introduce the students and let them speak, because who better to talk about the programs. So first up, we have Nevaeh Marquez from Bloomington High School. I'll get out of the way in a minute, but this is also a special time of year for me because I used to teach at Joe Baca Middle School, and a couple of the students today are former students of mine that were in my AVID classroom. So I get to see them. They're seniors. They're moving on. And as I'm in this position, not in the classroom, I get fewer and fewer opportunities for this to happen. So bittersweet for me as well. So come on up, Nevaeh.
Hi, like you said, my name is Nevaeh Marquez. I am a senior at Bloomington High School. I am in AVID, ASB, and I also participated in the mental health CTE pathway, or like career program. And the mental health, there's 2 classes I took. Junior year, I took the mental health careers program, and this year I'm taking the Mind Matters. And these kind of go hand in hand together. They both taught me a lot of new things about different careers within the medical field and also within mental health careers. We also learned about patients' rights. We learned about advanced directives. We learned how to do resumes. We also learned about employability skills and what it means to have ethics within your job or just in general. And we also learned tips to manage emotions. We do like little days where we just all have like a mental health day where we just all kind of debrief from the week and de-stress ourselves. And a lot of the things that we learned within this program are things that we wouldn't really learn in any other classes, just because it is directly towards mental health and Mind Matters careers. And so being in this program, I also learned that there was internship opportunities, and I personally joined a K-12 internship, and that really changed my life because I didn't know what I wanted to do after high school. And I was looking for opportunities to explore different careers that would possibly open my eyes to something that I would want to do after college and study in college. And so with me being an older sister and an older cousin, I've always been around and worked with kids, so I wanted to do the K-12 internship. And I had the pleasure of interning at Grand Terrace Elementary School under Ms. Gutierrez, and it was a really great experience. And I knew that this would be something that I would want to do because every day waking up going, I felt happy. I didn't feel like it was a job. I felt like it was just something that I got to experience. And I would do a little bit of everything that teachers do. I would grade, we would do crafts, I taught lessons to the students, I would read books, and we would just like make little packets to send home to the kids to show their progress. And this really helped me know what I wanted to do, which would be take a career in elementary education, which I am now going to study at Grand Canyon University. And so I just want to thank the CTE program and every opportunity that it has given me, because now I know what I want to do with my life. And thank you.
Thank you, Nevaeh. Powerful words, right? In Colton, we really take the "and" in career and college seriously, right? She's ready to go to a career now with all the experience she's had in career technical education, and she's also ready to go be successful in college, so perfect, right? The next two students are from Colton High School. Kaylee Diaz and Ashley Guardo Pacheco are both from our HEAL pathway, so they're going to come up and speak about that.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As you said, my name is Kaylee Diaz, and I am a senior. I'm here to talk to you about the CTE success and what has been indulged for me and future students at Colton High School. First, can we thank the amazing teachers, staff, colleagues, student leaders, and guest speakers who can make this possible in order for us to learn, get a better education, and to have so many countless opportunities that are meaningful and can introduce the curriculum for development of many opportunities. First, I would like to talk about the hands-on learning opportunities that have made an impact in not only my life, but I know a few others have, such as hands-only CPR, basic life-saving, stop the bleed, and bloodborne pathogens, and many other great things that can serve us and serve others in our community, our parents, our family, and many more. So as CTE has been implemented at Colton High School, there will never be a dull moment in education, in skills, in experience, and many more. I owe it all to the CTE classes that I am a part of, such as the HEAL pathway and the community health class, that have helped me place my foundation for the love of helping people. When I was a kid, I learned that many people need help, but rather they don't ask for it, or rather they're too scared. And with the CTE success that has helped me, it's helped me learn that you can help people in many ways, not just with your learning or your knowledge, but just how you are as a person and how your personality and how you attract others can be a good sense of a safe place and a good way to help others and just find out who they are and what they've been through. For me, I feel that everyone truly deserves a chance. And with the CTE success, I owe it to them for showing me and allowing me to see the success in other people and the personalities and the awareness that not only that I should have, but what other people are going through. And I owe it all to them and my teachers, students, colleagues, and other peers that have helped me see that people deserve another chance. Maybe that they took a wrong turn or they took too long, but without determination, you can't really see who you are if you don't know yourself. And truly, I owe it to the CTE classes that lit the fire inside me to see that I am here to help people, and I'm here to truly see what being a part of a larger community and being a part of a group of people that will give back to others and give back to the community. With the skills I've learned so far, I plan to take this into my major, which is being a criminologist at Cal Poly Pomona. I plan to take these skills and awareness to help me and help others to provide a better safe place and a better communal outreach for not only myself, but to my friends and to my family. These skills are placed among me so that I can help people and that I can show others who I am and who I've learned to be with the help of the HEAL pathway in my community health classes. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ashley Guardado Pacheco. I'm a first-generation senior at Colton High School, set to graduate this May. Not only am I finishing high school, but I'm also about to complete 2 career programs, the Pharmacy Technology program at San Bernardino Valley and the Certified Nursing Assistant program. As a first-generation student, this journey hasn't always been easy for me. There were plenty of times when I felt completely overwhelmed, wondering if I was smart enough or strong enough to handle both programs at once. But even with all the doubts and fears, I decided to take a chance on myself, and I'm so glad that I did. Through my pharmacy training, I've learned how to make IV bags, label vials, and handle medication safely. Through my CNA program, I've gained experience in assisting patients with activities of daily living and taking vials like blood pressure and weight, and positioning patients correctly and carefully. These programs didn't just teach me skills and get me ready for future employment in the medical field, but they gave me confidence that I am capable and that I can take on challenges even when I doubt myself at the worst of times. But I'm not stopping here. Next, I plan to earn my EKG certification and my phlebotomy license starting in the fall, just to keep building my skills and getting ready for my future. My ultimate goal is to become an OR nurse alongside surgical teams and helping patients when they need it most. I'm incredibly grateful for all the support I've had along the way, from my HEAL pathway teacher, Ms. Hughes, my dual enrollment mentor, Mr. Castro, my friends, and my family. Their encouragement made such a difference on the days I needed it most. I'm beyond grateful to have had these opportunities offered to me from the HEAL pathway, and to anyone out there who's thinking about taking a big step, whether it's a program, college, or anything that feels intimidating, I want to say do it. It's okay to be scared and it's okay to doubt yourself, but in the long run, you never know where that one step may take you in life. And I'm so glad that I chose to take mine because it brought me where I am today. Thank you.
So if you don't know the HEAL pathway, HEAL is an acronym for Health, Education, and Leadership. Obviously, those two ladies embody all of those traits from that pathway program. You heard the word certification in there, right, in both of their speeches. Obviously, our career technical education takes certification seriously, not just the education that the students are getting, but those tangible certifications that move them forward in the future, right? So for our next presenters, we have two presenters from Grand Terrace High School, one of which was in our arts pathway, and the other was in the engineering pathway at Grand Terrace High School. So Priscilla Munoz and Danea Figueroa, please come on up.
Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Danea Figueroa. I'm a senior at Grand Terrace High School. CTE has changed the way that I've gone through my 4 years. I've made connections, and I've had incredible knowledge passed down from not just my CTE teachers like Ms. Harvey and Mr. Dominguez, but also my AVID teacher, Mr. Merenin and Ms. McClesley. I can accredit some of my presentation skills as well as how I market my products to my art pathway and as well as my AVID. I know how to visually make things attractive through my art as well as, like I said, my presentation skills. And I plan to use these abilities as I go to UCR and double major in engineering and marketing.
So, hi everyone, my name is Priscilla and I am a part of the engineering pathway with Mr. Johnson and Mr. Wallace. And a little bit about me is that I have a strong passion for engineering ever since I was little. I have to thank my teacher, Mr. Swanson, who I had in 6th grade, that had given me the passion of science. Sorry, thank you. And with that, I always had a passion of creating technology for the disabled, any disabilities, such as in middle school, I created a glove for the deaf that converted sign language into verbal text. And then in high school with Danea, I also created a color detection and object detection glove for the visually impaired with a voice assistant. And with the engineering pathway as a senior, we actually have a design process where for the whole year of our senior year, we create one project that we're desperately passionate about, and I created a wheelchair for those who with lower body paralysis with a Mars rover rocker suspension system to tackle rough terrains for users. And with the engineering pathway itself, I've been in it for 4 years, and I am the president of the pathway. And for the freshman year, it was amazing. It was very fun with the design process that we created. And then junior year, it keeps cutting off. I'm so sorry. just hello. Okay. For my sophomore year, it was the principles of engineering, which we tackled the physics of like the pulley system and the lever system. And then for our junior year, it was civil engineering and circuit. It was digital electronics, which we tackled circuits. And all of that was just very fun to tackle on. And with the engineering pathway, it actually gave me more connections with people, such as with the help of Mr. Lucero, I actually had the opportunity to have classes at Caltech, and I have credits for my graduates there for AI and machine learning.
Although the project that she mentioned, which was the one for the visually impaired, was created outside of our respective CTE classrooms, we do want to give a big thanks to our CTE teachers such as Mr. Johnson, Mr. Dominguez, Ms. Harvey, and Mr. Wallace, who has helped us in our journey. So thank you.
Oh yeah, one more round of applause for all of our student speakers, please. I do want to know in all of their speeches, you can see how we combine that hands-on learning, right, with all the learning that's going on in the core classrooms to improve upon what we've done in the past. Obviously, as a school district, we need to evolve to the needs of our community. That's what these community cabinets are all about as well, right? Bringing our community partners together so that we can come together and do this together, right? This education thing together. So I do appreciate you all being here. With that, I'd like to just thank a few folks, right? First of all, the teachers for our CTE programs are second to none, right? Because they are moving in and out of those core classes together and making this learning approachable and something that these students can gain access to outside of the classroom. So if we could give a round of applause to all that might be in attendance. And also visit them outside, because a lot of our pathway programs are here outside, so you can visit them. I know that Ms. Griffith is right there for HEAL, so I can see her at least. Hello, Ms. Griffith, how are you doing? That's our HEAL lead teacher. So our link learning pathways are unique because they have our CTE teachers from the different core content areas, whether it be history, English, math, or science, that lead our pathways. So they lead all the experiences that the students get within those pathways, and it helps to connect that learning together. So as Ms. Griffith's HEAL students were here, she was just doing an anatomage tournament yesterday with some of her students where they have a virtual dissection table, and they compete with times and accuracy on dissections, so that's really cool to see. And then the other folks that we have in the room, we have our own CTE staff. So there's myself, but we also have work-based learning experiences that come out. We have two people that make all of those work-based learning experiences happen. That's Doris Hernandez and Avelia Toricas there in the back there. You can wave. You just shout them out. Nevea mentioned our internship programs. We do run summer internship programs through our school district, so the students get to go work within the divisions of our school district. We're doing that again this year, but they are powerful experiences for our students to come in. And we know that we can't get out to industry all the time. It's difficult, so we figured we can bring that learning in to Colton Joint Unified School District with internships within. So really appreciate their work in that. And then last, our partners at CRIROP. We have Dr. Engel. He's over there. I see you, Dr. Engel. He's the superintendent of CRIROP. We already gave him a round of applause. We'll do that again in just a minute. But we also have Elena Hernandez, who's a program manager within CRIROP. She helps me navigate all of the programs that we have going on here and coordinate all of the things that are happening. So give them a round of applause, please. Thank you. Sorry, I can't quite see. I didn't bring my glasses, so I can't see who else is next there. But I know them by shadow, so I can see them. So thank you all for being here. I hope that you enjoy the time out there. Thank you, Dr. Miranda, for letting me come up and for letting our students do what they did. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Paul, again, for leading those programs there, and you see the amazing things that our students are doing. Today, this theme was, again, student achievement, and also Swim for Success. You see what's happening in our district. More importantly, the success that our students are having. And by the way, go Broncos. I think that was said earlier, so it's a great school. That's where I got my undergrad. Anyways, all right, just a shout out for the Cal Poly Pomona Broncos. Just amazing things. Again, thank you to Ms. Juarez, Vivian Juarez, for leading our VAPA programs. That was just incredible, the things that our students are doing in our district. Again, and to reiterate, our CT programs. And that's just a little bit of what our students are doing in our district. And I have to say, thank you to the leadership that we have in our district, our school board. And I'll tell you, we have 2 champions here, CT programs. Nobody champions CT programs more than Mr. Frankie Barra. Thank you, Mr. Barra, for championing that. So let's give it up for Mr. Barra. And nobody champions VAPA, our arts programs, more than Ms. Pat Haro. So please give it up for Ms. Haro. And I'm not going to leave Ms. Flores behind because she champions our literacy programs in our district. So thank you. Without reading, they can't do anything. I have to say that because originally it started with vision, right? Starts with the vision, and you have to have a plan, and we have a plan for students' achievement and success. It just doesn't happen, right? Dreams are critical. Dreams are for free. That's for sure. So students, continue to dream. You're going to make it happen. Your grit, your determination, resilience pays off. I love what you said about that. Never give up, that fear of failure. You know what? Conquer that, and you will be here one day presenting and doing some great things here for our district. So I love that. I have to say that again because our why is solid in Colton. The circle of why we do what we do is those students that are there, and then the rest of us are here to make it happen. We're here for all of you. With that, that concludes our session in here. And where did my notes go? Drop it off? Okay, so I'll just wing it here. But I think last, we have amazing things happening outside here, and we have our community partners. Please go visit them. Go get some of the resources. There's a lot of information. Our students are out there. And just thank you for being here, for supporting our community cabinet. Together we can achieve great things. It takes a village, right? That African proverb. It takes a village to raise a kid. Look how many people are here to support our students. We're going to continue to strive for success in our district and continue to put students first and focus on achievement, equity, and wellness in this district. So thank you so much for being here, and enjoy the music out there, the performances, the tacos, right? And I appreciate all of you. So have an amazing day, and thank you very much.